First blood spills. I demand more.
Still finding the farm.
Yeah, maybe next time we will lose that central ward battle. SkyLark, he's trapped in the creeps.
Yeah, it's good spike carapace actually catching both of them out. MNT and SkyLark trying to turn towards No-Tail, but No-Tail and Fly should have the kill on SkyLark, but no, SkyLark mangoes, turns around with the stun, and SkyLark, he's going to be able to walk it out here for the time being with the salve and the poor man's shield. He'll keep himself alive. MNT will be taken down though as OG claim first blood, but SkyLark will stop himself from dying.
And Bounty Hunter just cannot wreak that much havoc in lanes because OG's lanes are just much stronger. Dazzle and just limit his level 6 timing as much as possible. Don't give Ad Finem any kills.
This is nice though. Ad Finem have forced TP reaction to the mid lane, and so they've sent their safe lane up towards the top lane, realizing that No-Tail is alone. SkyLark with the setup, and Madara and Spartan are there with the jump in. No-Tail falling low, tries to play it off with a gust, but they will get the kill. And all in all, just really smart read of the map there from Ad Finem.
Yeah, and that's usually a pretty big commitment, TPing your safe lane over to that off lane, as well as the support. You're leaving the Slaughter down there to get free farm.
Onto this Courier, but he's still just level 2, so it could potentially be a hard one to pick off. He's going to try for it one touch. Can he get the second one? And he can't. The boost is there.
Oh, man, nice. They saved the speed burst, too. It's very difficult for him to get the kill if they're actually microing, but he will be able to leech a little bit of XP from jerAx. And in the top lane, they had to try and bring that tower down as soon as possible in bottom lane.
Thug with that invis rune to set up here, but there is backup from OG. S4 and Fly are in the neighborhood. No-Tail trying to hold back the backup, but the gust comes through too early. There'll be a telekinesis onto S4, dragging him back. Madara is trying to focus down. No-Tail gets a good crit. Needs one more touch, but there's Fly with the grave, keeping No-Tail alive. Thug's trying to move forward, and he's got the Astra. The Astra should finish off the kill, but Thug now in a bit of potential danger as S4 gets the crush off onto the two of them. SkyLark is there, and with Madara jumping across onto S4, they look to try and find a second. They do end up losing Thug. It's a 1-4 at the moment. Ad Finem surrounding S4, but the stun's there. Flies there with the heal. SkyLark's taken down. jerAx getting himself a double kill. Madara 6 stacks on him at the moment. He's in trouble as well. Fly giving jerAx the vision. They'll be able to find him as well. OG crushing this attempt from Ad Finem on the bottom lane. They're not done yet. Spartan amplified up. 3 stacks of napalm. He's out as well. S4 still alive, and Ad Finem lose the whole team. Amazing team play there from OG. I can't quite believe what we just saw. It was absolutely remarkable. And S4 survives, man.
The Dazzle pick was just so good against this sort of aggressive play. How many heals did he get off on that fight? Not only saving his teammates, but destroying
and
the
regen rune as well. I mean, the pinks come out.
Very common pick nowadays. I think that's one of the reasons. You just get Astral thrown in the grave and you'll just die immediately after. jerAx,
oh, he's got the dust. MNT, I don't think he was quite prepared for this one, and he's going to be lassoed up. jerAx putting him on the cliff, and it's just going to simply laugh in the face of MNT as he takes him down on an easy solo kill, and I think that was just a situation of not checking the bat for the dustman.
Hope to make some moves. There's so many observer
Look at
wards
this
on
from the
their
back
side.
line though. OG could get a potential massive wraparound from the smoke. S4 leading the way, but there is backup from Ad Finem. SkyLark in the Vendetta will be dusted up. They'll look to focus down onto MNT. They've got the vision, laid down the amplify. That'll be the first casualty. Can they give themselves anything more though? That's the question, OG. Ad Finem already trying to play their way out of it though. SkyLark is surrounded by S4. Anna and Fly, they beat down a second. OG making sure that Ad Finem get nothing out of this push in the mid lane. There'll be an Astral, but Ad Finem surely will think twice before moving forward, and indeed, let's see what SkyLark can get. I mean, he's found Anna, but that really is not the target that he wants to go on his own. He needs backup, and he does have it round the corner. We'll start to notice Anna coming away from the team, but now spotting out S4 and jerAx as well in the neighborhood. And in fact, it's OG that maybe feel they can go aggressive, but they're going to find out the Nyx assassin. They've got the vision. SkyLark in a little spot of bother, and already the rest of Ad Finem, they've left him high and dry. They're straight out of there, so SkyLark will be left for dead here as OG clean up the kill. There we go with the smoke. They've managed to scout this out as well with the scan. OG know that there's heroes in the neighborhood. MNT is going to be clipped by the dust. They've got the vision, they've got the Jace down, and it'll be another kill into the bank of OG.
Not a very important kill. He's still very low level, so he'll respawn by the time they...
That kill that they're desperately hunting for to bring themselves back into the flow of this. And S4, in fact, he's hunting himself. Jumps forward, gets Spartan whilst he's trying to go for the D ward. And again, it's kill after kill for OG.
And Ad Finem need to get to that point where they move.
Yeah. Can he get out of this? I mean, he's going to be knocked out by the flame break into the lasso. Thug has got some backup here, and in fact, Thug may be fine. SkyLark and MT turning up. Track onto S4, forcing him away. jerAx is trying to finish off the kill on Thug, and he'll find it. Blinks forward, takes down the OD, and that may not be all that they get. Madara will jump into the backlines, finds Fly, but now he's surrounded by Notel, Ana, and S4 and jerAx. They've lost 3 on Ad Finem. Spartan trying to TP his way back to base is only just going to make it. But once again, it's OG just decimating Ad Finem in these skirmishes.
He even got a double crip on a Dazzle. That's the only reason that he died. He wasn't able to get his grave off in time because of that. But no matter, they don't need a Dazzle with 3 heroes already down on Ad Finem, all 3 of their big cores. And Spartan.
On S4, I mean, this man, no holding back from the Slardar. Immediately, as soon as any option is seen, he jumps forward. Notel trying for the TP out. He's going to make it. SkyLark can't quite get the stun in time. Tries to stun from the low ground. But my goodness, OG just getting in and out whenever they want. Do they expect this wraparound from OG Ad Finem? At the moment, still pushing out that lane. Madara could be in trouble. jerAx has the eyes, immediately jumps across. S4 there for the backup for this bat run and making sure that they've got a good chance to kill. They're being a little bit scarce about it. Madara's just going to go for the TP out the bash there. They don't even need it. The damage is more than enough from OG. Madara down for a good minute or so. Ad Finem just trying to push out as many lanes as they can, but they've got a gem on Fly. MNT did not expect this, tries for the straight TP out, but the damage again is too much. Very much ready to just shove themselves down this bottom lane. Incredibly tanky cores, and are ready to hit the front lines, and not feel too scared about Ad Finem taking it down again, just shoving it back with the Hurricane Pike, stealing the intel. So though is starting to stack up a nice bit of solid intel, but there's the jump in. jerAx immediately with the lasso, dragging it back, goes for Notel, holds up. The sanities will be dropped though, doing huge amounts of damage. Notel's out, but he's got the Aegis, waiting for round 2. Ana kept alive by Fly's grave. There'll be an Astro holding him back as well, but Ad Finem, they're already 1 down. MNT trying to focus Notel here with the Shuriken burst, but Ana surviving again. Just this play here from the side. Fly on that Dazzle pick, ensuring that no one of OG is left behind. They don't manage to get the successful high ground siege. And it's scary as well, because they could very well come back this way and find themselves walking into Ad Finem, and could also get the jump themselves. MNT, he's in trouble. S4, he's going to spot him out, has the gem in hand, lays down an amplify, and OG will take themselves another 420 on the board. Ad Finem, I mean, this is looking like such a tough game too for them, Ben.
Yeah, they might need a gem too to get rid of these Observer Wards on the immediate outside of their base.
jerAx, he's just looking to continue the momentum. Will jump in, will be countered immediately though. Violent Assassin falling low. S4's going to come in as well. Telekinesis holding them back. Spartan has the Stolen Crush to hold him underneath the tower. S4 falling low, but again flies there with the heals. Madara, he's tried to jump in with the BKB, but they turn. They've got enough damage to bring down the PA. And Madara's out for a minute. Does not have buyback.
A Silver Edge just ruined him. JarRanger was able to win that BKB war easily with no evasion.
Oh, trying to come forward, Notel. She kind of very aggressively postured, but he's forced out. He's going to be fine, but we can expect to see OG just trying to push in as much as they can with that PA off the map.
They're having a hard time breaking these buildings, though.
I don't know. Could be in trouble. Thug will shove him away, so I guess the intention wasn't quite there to fight. Ready for another attempt on the high ground. Ad Finem needs something absolutely huge. We need to see Thug start to rack up that stolen intelligence. Go for a big sanity. There we have it, jumping forward. Starting to build it up, and Ana actually comes in return, and in fact with the stun, the crush, the amplify, oh, they just smell Thug! He's out, jerAx comes in with the lasso onto Madara, pops the BKB, PA trying to fight for it all, jumps to Fly, but Fly's graved himself. Madara can't quite finish off the Fly kill. Multiple buybacks coming out from Ad Finem. They're trying their best to hold SkyLark, ripped to pieces by Notel. They need to find a kill on this, but at the moment OG just aren't dying. It's a dieback from Madara. OG just dominating so far in this series. It's going to be GG, 27-4, game 2. Going the way of OG once again. At Ben, it really just seems so far that OG proving that they're on another level. I mean, it is a best of 5. Ad Finem could still look for that miracle run and get that 3-game win streak after this, but so far, all of the momentum is in OG's hands, surely, Ben.
Yeah, and Ad Finem need to find a way to stop OG from just grouping up and pushing. They are so good at that. That's how they got all the way to the grand finals. And Ad Finem looking for a more scrappy kind of game where there's 2 heroes there, 3 heroes there, but when they have the Drow and the Luna, it's just so conducive to OG grouping up. But at the same time, if they ban one of those,
It was not enough.